Just fed the donkeys. And the cats. Yeah, you. Chickens. Trouble. Hold on, babies. Let's go. Sweet tater tot. Waddlers. Seeds. Floofy. Morning. I'm gonna need gloves for this. It's too cold. Brr. Patented chicken keeper adder has finally failed. The chickens have been rearranging and the garden needs some serious work. As you can see, I've got a fine crop of hay growing down where the hay bales were, because that's where they grow. That's what we're going to be tackling today. So if that sounds interesting, hope you're going to stick around. Hi, it's Amy. Welcome back to Hummingbird Hill. And we've got a mess to deal with in the garden because, you know, it's spring and there are weird times going on. So things like getting more soil in might not be a possibility. We're going to have to see how this goes. I want to rearrange clean up all of the hay bales from last year today and start getting some new beds down here. Let's just take a look. I'll show you what the mess looks like right now and then we'll get started. Momentarily distracted by the neighbor's dog who was coming to visit. Had to come shut the gate. Miss Basil Bell is highly interested in these proceedings. Red, go home. I know you're a love bug, but go home. No, you don't get to come play. I'm sorry, baby. He can probably push the gate open if he wants to. At least big enough for him to get in. He's skinny mini. Basil, you're being good. Good girl. Come on, Basil, let's go. Basil, let's go. Oops. Let's go. Come on, girl. Good girl, back. Yeah, someone still wants to come in. He's not going home. Usually he listens a little better. The good thing is he doesn't bug our chickens, because if he did, there would be a whole world of trouble. So he's a sweetheart, but no. Okay, that little rascal is smart. He was just trying to climb up to where the latch is and open it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Really, dog? Try and get some work done here. All right, it's a little bright in here, but we'll see how I do. This is a tomato bed and everything. Some basil is ready to pull. I didn't pull anything in the fall because, well, it frosted early and I got grumpy at the garden. So this is asparagus. This is the bed I'm most worried about, but I have to move the asparagus even though I don't want to. And I'll link the video that talks about why I need to rearrange all my beds in the eye and in the box below. So yeah, this was tomatoes, other things. I don't know what this is. Are you something edible or are you a big old grass I need to pull? You're interesting. I don't know about that. I do have some onions that are growing over winter. So I don't know if I'll pull those for spring onions. I don't know if they're too woody or not. We'll check on those. I have some carrots down here still, which I discovered. Let's see. It's really, the light's not great, but there were some, look. Oh, someone ate the top of that one. But there were some carrots in here that I just discovered recently, which the donkeys approved of very much. Anyway, maybe I got them all. This is minutina. I'll just move that. This was, oh my gosh, this stuff's so cool. A rock. I didn't know it grew that big. It grew that big. That's pretty big. So that was awesome. This artichoke has been here for about 10 years. And this is it coming back. This is from last winter or last summer. So I don't know if I'm gonna move that or leave it. I hate to move it, but it's kind of in the way. We'll see how that goes. Basil is finding all sorts of good things. There's my other helper. Let's see. This was supposed to be a melon, but it was a squash. Really good squash, but it's kind of bummed it wasn't a melon. I thought at least one of my melons is growing. It was not. Got some more onions over here. We'll pull those. This is actually garlic that was put in 2 years ago now. And look, there's some celery coming back. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This I think is celery. Interesting. There's my glove. So I've got some rearranging to do. Oh, I was so sad. I didn't realize I still had kohlrabi until recently. You could see those poor little things. But I might be able to get some seed off them, which is nice. Yeah, so this hay sprouted, as you can see, a ton. And I didn't do anything with it. Ooh, I got some kale over here from last year. Now that's interesting. This is, well, that's good. But, so yeah, the goal today is to get all the hay bales moved over to one corner because I'm going to be using that to fill the bottoms of the new beds. I know I'm running the risk of the grasses growing back, but I figure if I turn them upside down and bury them upside down with stuff over the top, that's going to be a really good way to help fill some of the beds. We'll see how this goes. So we're going to do some work today. If you're ready to hang out with me and watch us work. I don't know if you'll be able to see a lot because of the lights, because it's sunny. But we'll see how this goes. And I have a sweater on, which I might need to take off because it's cold, but then I'm going to get hot. All right, let me put you somewhere so we can get started. First things first, have to pull all of the tubing from the watering system. Here we go. course, the problem is the garden is totally open, so there's really no chance of keeping her out, but it's kind of fun to try. I can't tell if I'm dirty or the camera, but so we have just kind of measured things out. I think I'm gonna do a long bed at either end because what I have is 12-foot cedar boards that we got last spring that we're gonna put into, make into longer beds so that I don't have these, all of the spaces because I feel like I'm wasting some space. We're gonna flip all the short beds and rearrange them, and we have room for what the boards that we have to use. So we're gonna go build a bed now, because what we're gonna do is take the dirt from here and put it into that bed so I can rearrange these. So yeah, that's what's next. Let's go see what happens. All right, so I gotta head up to the shop, and get some boards cut, bring them down to assemble by the garden. Look at those beauties. Oh my gosh. They've been sitting around since last spring. I'm so glad we got them then because right now, not really the time to go shopping for anything, if anything's even open. I just finished cutting the boards, gonna take them down to the garden and assemble the first bed. We're gonna fill that, start moving the dirt in there, start getting layers going so I can at least get one bed done so I can get my brassicas in. But the chickens were making a huge kerfuffle, and the reason is because my Americuna laid her first egg of the season. They do not lay all winter. We don't put a light in there, and the rest of seriously, the donkeys, the chickens, the truck. We don't put a light in there, and the rest of our girls lay all winter, no problem, but the Americunas really only lay 5 months maybe. But we got our first green egg of the season. That's so exciting. No wonder there was a kerfuffle. All right, I'll see you down at the garden. I ordered these the end of my first season, so 2 years ago, because I knew I wanted to make some more beds and I wanted to have the matching end caps. Extra screws, because these things do not come with enough screws. And we got some boards. So we're ready to do this. All right, Pop and I are getting a little bit too much sun right now, so we're actually gonna take a break before we build a bed and move those in. So I think that'll be all for today. We'll come back, we're gonna build some beds, we're gonna fill them up, we're gonna rearrange the whole garden, and we're gonna get to planting. We got a lot of work to do. Fortunately, right now, we have so much time on our hands, if you know what I mean. Hope everything's going well in your world, that you are enjoying your start of garden season. I know some of you won't get started for a couple months. And yeah, I hope to see you around next time. Bye.